it's true, very quick than doing each other. But you see, in process of life, we have the learning stages, you get to the waiting period, where you get to the end stage. Yesterday I was speaking to somebody, he said, I'm going to rename you, and you soon get you an extra. I believe whatever you aim to get, and you are there already. So right now, I want to know, these upcoming activities, you will reach out to them on certain levels. But I think you are at the stage where you need probably, you get to the mentorship stage and the teaching stage to give up and back to the site like what you want to do. I was thinking if the team could be doing for us like this for the upcoming activities, so that we put all of them there, or people would know that somebody wants to talk to us daily, especially the upcoming activities, the American guys and all these things, because we're talking about Kumasi. So if we know somebody is coming to talk to us, someone asks, do you rectify petty mistakes? And he said, yes, we reach out to some of them. But right now, we don't get all of them because there are a lot of people who want to get access to you, don't get. So I was thinking if your team, or when your team put together days that, or a time, not in a year, maybe not once, they give us some time to come, they'll put together like, okay, we are meeting Sarkodie here today, and he's coming to teach us what we really need to know about the music thing that we're doing. I think that would be very much appreciated. So if you have something to say about that.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for the Ashanti Regional Minister. Belated happy birthday to you, by the way. So we'll take 4 more questions, or let me take 2 more, then you answer the first 3. So I don't want a stagnative, please. So you're not stagnative, don't hate me. Are you okay? If you are not a stagnative, what are you? No, I want fans. Okay.
The question will come. Alright, so congratulations in advance on a successful event because it is. Let's move on to. So when you were speaking, you said something that so, and I want to draw my question from that. So you spoke about how music is something prudent or something very potent to savor culture or history. And you've actually taken a step bold enough in that regard to set up the Sarkodie Rapperholic, the Rapperholic exhibition in Accra. First, I want to know, since you also spoke about how Kumasi has been top or at top of the people that consume your material or your music, do we have any plans of getting here? And then finally,
one question, please. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
one question.
Please, this is very important. Please, cut me some slack, please. Anyway, so the next one is since we're here and you are in a spirit of sharing, please can you share with us the best music business advice you received individually, personally, from somebody that you can share? Thank you so much.
Thank you. I think you should answer because that's 2 questions.
The artist state of mind, if you're angry, you're frustrated, you want to see, so now it comes all that. So I might say something and miss the point. But now I'm clearly articulating what I want to put out there. So I think it's the right time to speak to these young ones and put out some blueprints, not necessarily supposed to follow, but you can pick few things that you can use as well to make the journey a bit smooth for you. And the first one was the exhibition. Actually, this Rapperholic, anyways, I know she doesn't like this. Whatever you saw there, this man curated everything. She got it. Please give it up to my and that's one advice that I would advise most artists. Don't always put around yourself people that are just into your business. You can have business people that understand the corporate side of the business and can marry the two, because there's a disconnect between the corporates and artists. When we sit in a room, I could prefer abbreviation, so like the MOU or the CA, and then the TSA. But then when you have the right people around you, they can marry that relationship. I know it's sidebar, but when you watch me and Standard Chartered, that's kind of, and now that's the blueprint for most of the bands. They are signing on the artists, so yes, that's a side note. And then the Rapperholic, we're supposed to do the exhibition for this one. It's just targeted away. What we have to do is too much. Even just this Saturday, what we have to go through to make this show happen is crazy. It's too hectic. So hopefully, yes, we'll come back to do that. Yes. And that's what it was.
I think that's it.
Hello, my name is Sarkodie. I'm a SAC native from Pasig and also an entertainment public. I want to ask that when I was young, we used to come to old school reunion. I really love for you to do that thing back again. Being a legend now, I think if you do that in Kumasi with the young artists, it's going to pull them out. That's the only thing I want to say. Thank you.
Is this something you're going to do?
It's
Is part of the plan? Okay, Atupa. That's your name?
Yes.
Atupa.
My first name is Atupa, my last name is Tom. My father is Philip, my mother is Philip.
So you're Soka?
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Angel is a good friend. And sir, when you mentioned the fact that Abeku was there from the beginning, some of us were also there from the beginning. We hosted in 2009. I'm OG. So we are happy to see you, and I'm happy to see you flourish like this. My question, you mentioned the fact that you want to see entertainment, tourism, like you rightly put out there. I'm a comedian. I organize comedy events, and I put out comedians to go shows in concerts all around the world. Is this your
Yes,
Yes.
on what? A spotlight on comedians.
I have to be honest, I'm not going to sit here and lie and go like I was part of the time. That's amazing. I think this Rapperholic, this Saturday, the PR wasn't done by Sarkodie. I would say I'll take like 10% out of it. 90 was the content creators, comedians and all of that. And you guys brought attention to this show. So I saw the importance of this very strong. When I did skits with Best Man, what's it called? Ben Sound. It was crazy. So I think it's only right that we add that to it, so we consider it. And with the sightseeing we're doing that. That's part of our activations here. I think it's the day of tomorrow that will be putting highlights on these places. Yes.
Okay. All right. One more question, unfortunately. Quickly. Let's put our hands together for me.
So, Sarkodie, you said something about you getting artists being signed on your record label. Then I went to the time. I mean, the question is, would you encourage me to get my own record label or be signed to the record label? Because this is a show also. One sign deal here. But here's the case, I always saw the sign, you feel something up. Sarkodie now insurance on all sign deal here, I get all the sign. So that's my question. I want to know, would you encourage me to do that?
That's beautiful. So years back, this question would have been very easy for me because I was in an artist state of mind. First, we shot is behind the same sign. Which I was so stand by because in the city I was here and I can help you. I know myself as Sarkodie. I'm boy again. Beginning, I'm not saying to me that you can do it. It's not everyone who can do that. Some people just need that safety to be able to drive. I'm okay with the pressure that comes with it. You know what you don't have to do, you know how that feels like. How you know this good song that you have to shoot within this week, and you miss an opportunity because there were no funds. I label war. So there will be people who have signed to people who have done amazing. And some also went to label, it was really bad. So I think there's a room for both sides. You look at yourself as the same as the team. I know myself as Sarkodie. If I'm not in charge of something and it goes wrong, I can blame myself for the rest of my life. So I like to be in charge, and I don't mind taking responsibility and going to meetings every day. I read my contracts with my lawyer. Where from about 2 points in the insurance and I have what to do. So knowing the type of person I am, I think I was naturally born a manager. So with such a person, it's hard for me to offload. I will still be too involved. So me, it makes sense for me to be in charge and do what I'm going to do and find the right people to work with. Some don't necessarily have to do that. They want to be creative, they just need a fair deal. If you're putting in money, this is what you get, this is what I'm making about, this is what I get. We understand it, and that's it. So those are the type of people. So me, I'm an artist, so I sign a bit different. I treat it like the way I would want it. So I don't come in with the whole, for we, the mouse now, or the family. try to give the best deal that I can give to artists. If you're okay with it, you can ask someone and I'll open up. If you're in with it, of course, we'll do it. So it's not changing. If you read and you're okay, we can work. If not, I totally understand. I will still be able to help, whether you're under or not. Yes.
Has he answered your question? He has? All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, you can do it better for me. Some of you are not clapping. You know you don't have tickets. Clap. Maybe I'll just see you and give you a ticket to your calling. Don't worry. Very shortly, we'll have our first panel discussion, after which my colleague NY will take over with the second panel.
Thank you very much. I've been greetings from the Ashanti Regional Council, the seat of government here in Ashanti, moving from the President of the Republic of Ghana, or Mr. I stand in for him as Regional Minister. As the right said, every region has its own particular strengths and weaknesses. And very reason why we needed to profile the Ashanti region. I remember I was thinking about one of the forums and we mentioned that there cannot be an Ashanti region without our culture, without our tradition, without our history, without our creatives, without our local tourism centers. So if you really want to grow as a nation, you need a whole strength is specialize more in that area, and all the other aspects of your local development will move along the line. Another one again, once again, I was speaking with one of our diplomatic friends, and I did mention this crucial thing that has helped Cuba especially a lot. The way that we have a lot of strength when it comes to medical money. We invested a lot of resources into medical money, and it's driving every other aspect of the economy in the country. Here in Ashanti region, if you want to do away with our creatives, the reason we are starting ourselves in the foot, and we will not be able to reach the level where we need to reach. Our creatives include those in the movie industry and music, all the people can think about sports among others. That's why it's been an industry that I've not been closely with. Giving all the attention I need to keep so that we're able to grow and develop the same potential as we be able to move the region, develop, especially people talents. What I realized was that after interacting with a section of key industry players, I realized that there was a disconnect between the older generation and the upcoming ones. So what I also noticed was that the younger ones were engaged in what I call over-westernization of their talents. So if I really want to watch an action movie, I don't want to Hollywood. If I really want to watch what I resonate with my history as Ashanti or as Ghanaian or as an African, but I should find that in whatever you're doing. If it is really that I want to listen to your music and be related and get to learn about Africa, Ghana, Ashanti, and that should reflect in your choice of lyrics and how you could put those songs among others. But I noticed that disconnect was happening because there was little or no access to those who had worked the party before. So I want to thank SAC for that very bold decision in connecting with the long run and giving them access to be able to learn and how to work with them and how to be able to grow them and also be able to show them the path. I want to encourage all other players in the sector, especially our older folks, that these young ones will depend on you to be able to guide them so that they learn from the mistakes and also be able to build on your strength moving into the future. So yes, we want to see more of these forums, we want to see more of these gatherings, so that directly you can answer all the questions that are being on your mind, and you able to answer those honestly as Sarkodie has done right here on this platform. So let's put our hands together for Sarkodie. As a government, definitely, my big brother Yuku is here, and I can assure you that all the sectors from lifestyle experience, Ghana Tourism Authority, the tourism industry, and all the other multiple commissions that are set up to help support this industry, they are all and out in making sure that they provide all the support you need to have as industry leaders in order that you will be able to try. Here in Ashanti, we came up with the Ashanti Festival, which included almost every sector of the industry. And then we did it bigger, coming 2026. On Saturday in the morning as a teaser ahead of our holiday, we are organizing our inter-district town football competition. And we definitely go along with performance from our upcoming teams. Sarkodie himself is committed to come to a district. This is about to come in place that program as well. And the fourth inside is already there. So with all these, we should tell you that we are all and out making sure that we develop young potentials in every sector as far as the creators are concerned. Sarkodie, I have a news for you. My very own mother, she saw your experts in the region, the crowd that put in order. She said that she wants tradition to beat Rapperholic. The great mother for one more traditional area. And for him, I said that she communicated to you directly that on Saturday, she's going to be this Rapperholic. So definitely on Saturday, we're going to show the stadium. Definitely have our few listeners. So ladies and gentlemen, and especially the young ones gathered here, let's take the opportunities of some of these photos as provided by the initiatives of our veterans, and definitely as provided by the other secretariats and boards by government. You have our fullest support. If you go anywhere and you are not allowed access to speak or have a direct interaction with government, don't worry. Come to the Ashanti Regional Minister.